Hey everybody, quick little show me video. The other day I picked up this starfighter. It's great, love it. It did not have a droid with it. It's Mace Windu's fighter from Revenge of the Sith, I believe, or Attack of the Clones, I can't remember. But I picked it up on a thrift. It was marked down because it was missing the droid, and I don't have the original droid to compare to, but I needed a droid for this because if it has a droid socket, it's gonna get a droid. That's the way I do it in my little collection. So I made one. This is MFR-1. It's Mace Windu, Sam Jackson, and he fits in there perfect. I couldn't believe it. I'm going to upgrade the design some, but notice he's a little bit short. I've seen droids done like this by the Droid Builders Club, and if they can do it, I can do it. And he's fully articulated as far as droids go. He doesn't have any third leg. His ankles don't move, but his head does move. It's stiff. I made it stiff, right? His head does move. I can't do it one-handed. And his legs move around. The legs were printed one piece each. The dome was one piece. And the body was two pieces. See the seam right there? It's a little bit fuzzy, but middle of the night video, what I got. I made pegs that stick out of the body and poke through the legs so it comes off. And the way it's put together is the seams of the layers. This is the best thing I could come up with for strength. So he's tough. He's ABS, ran at 0.2 Z-res, and he fits perfect. He fits in there perfect. And I did bring out a couple of other R2s for comparison, size comparison. He is a lot shorter, okay? But he needed to be, because neither one of these guys will even fit in that socket. And I did make a droid before using very similar legs, not the same ones, but very similar. And he's different. See, he's got a different body. The details didn't come through as well on MFR-2 or MFR-1, so I'm going to work on this one again, right? And I like the way it came out. I really do. He's a lot shorter. This is basically the original droid, right? You can see he's quite a bit shorter. Okay? He's quite a bit shorter. He's actually, in this form, 10 millimeters shorter. So, this one sits. The feet do sit in there, and they sit down on the bottom of the little well. But move your big head, I can't see. So I shortened him up, and he's actually a little bit shorter than the original droid. He's not a complete dome head. I gave him like more of an R4 head, but he doesn't have that ridge going around the neck where it pokes it up a lot more. I just went down more like Chopper. I didn't even try if Chopper would fit in here, but I don't think Mace would like Chopper. So I made him MFR-1 because it's Sam Jackson. And I made it. I'm so happy with it. This first run. I mean, all I did was proof it on screen, and then I threw it at the printer. And that was one run, because the bed fit all the pieces at once. So I'm thinking, well, that worked. And that worked, so why not up the scale a little bit? This is a 12-inch scale, R2. I'm not big on the 12-inch scale things, but they go really well with the Forces of Destiny, so we're going to get an MFR-2 for Ahsoka. Ahsoka's getting an Ahsoka's getting MFR-2. This is MFR-1. But in 12-inch scale, because I have a Forces of Destiny Ahsoka. And she's a great figure and all, but she didn't have any accessories. And, well, I don't have her droid. I'm not going to make a Goldie, because Goldie was a spy. And I'm going to make her MFR-2, because this is MFR-1. I'll paint him gold, that's okay. No, I'll go with her colors. Her face paint colors. But I just wanted to show this off. I made another toy droid. He fits in perfect. Let me see if I can get his head to turn. Yeah, it's on there really tight. I need to sand it down. Yeah, see, his head does turn. And it's not going to break. This is pretty cool. I'm really happy with the way this turned out. And I could make little plugs for his elbows. Or where his legs attach. He's a shorty! Look, there he is. He's a shorty in all the other astromechs. He's really short. Short like Chopper is short. And I did not base this on Chopper. This was actually based on the mini R2 that just does not work from Thingiverse. You have to so heavily modify it, you might as well start from scratch. And I didn't start from scratch, but I modified it to where I can make it work. Simple steps, but it had to be made to work. Plus, I think it was designed, the one on Thingiverse, the mini R2, I think it was designed to be like more like the 12-inch scale, not this, because it just did not work. I could not get it to work at all. And the details that are washed out in here will come up nice in 12-inch scale. And 12-inch scale for this, like I said, it's going to be a lot smaller than a regular R2, so yeah, it'll be just as wide. I went for wide. See the thicker legs compared to the original? I went for wide. Yeah, he's coming up really yellow. Really yellowed out. He's not that yellowed out in real life. The lens is picking up. He is a little bit yellow, but nowhere near that. He's not that old. I don't think. Whatever. But, okay. You can see past his head, Mace. You're good to go now. It's better. It's not as bad as the other droid. MFR-1, welcome to the fleet. Let's go kill some clankers. Love it how it fits in there perfectly. He sits right down on the bottom of the well. Cool. Alright, thanks for watching, everybody. Talk to you later. Hi there. Bye-bye.